Hey, real quick, welcome back to the channel. I'm Scott, Machine Gun Dad. As hit the like, subscribe, BS buttons. I have something here I really enjoy shooting. I'm tremendously big fan of this. I'm going to give you a rundown on this rifle. This is a Model 1 sales upper in 7.62x39. Now, what I did was, it's on one of my company's made full auto lowers. It's not like a quarter end. This is my LLC made this M16 lower. And then I used from a 223 that had a nickel boron bolt, I used a nickel boron carrier to make it easier to clean. And heavy buffers incorporated, I had them make me an 8.5 or 9 ounce buffer because of the amount of recoil the 7.62x39 has. So it's kind of a little special little project, and it has an old Leopold CQT on it, 1x3, which I don't believe David's ever shot before.
No, very classy optic.
So we're going to take it out in the range, and then we'll be back in to tell you about it.
Good to go. Man, these magazines are
funky.
They look weird.
Clipazines.
Clipazines.
I'd like to get some of the 20 rounders.
Banana clipazines. That optic's nice.
You hear how hard that hits compared to
Yeah, definitely much more. Let's hit the giggle switch. Not bad.
Hey, we're out in the range. We had a bad mag.
We did have a bad mag.
Yeah. Dave shot it, and his girlfriend shot it. I'm going to edit in Dave's part of the shooting to keep the video a little shorter. In case you don't know, you use these really super funky looking
Banana clipazines.
Yeah, that look like an AK mag with an AR-15 top on them. Really,
they look.
If you're old enough like me, you'll remember when they first came out with these, and Colt didn't make a real high-capacity magazine. Somebody basically took steel AK mags and welded them onto steel AR-15 mags, and that's the magazines we dealt with until ASC and C products started making these.
Sounds fantastic.
It wasn't. But it was, it was the 90s. You did what you did. But anyway, you got to shoot this both on semi and full, and hopefully the video came out because I haven't reviewed it yet. What did you think? I
thought it was great. I wasn't expecting it to be so much fun to shoot, but on semi, way better than AK as far as the ergonomics. The follow-up shot was quick, right on point, at 100 yards, dinging the target, no problem. On full auto, I was bursting, and it seemed like I was hitting maybe every other one. I was hitting both rounds on target. Very smooth, quick follow-up. Really impressed. I'd definitely own one in a heartbeat.
I don't know if it'll come out on video, but when you hit the steel with the 7.62 at 100, I think we're at 110 yards, out of the 20-inch barrel, I think that bullet's traveling way faster. There's no muzzle flash on this like there is, and there's that huge muzzle flash shooting AKs. It's not here with this weapon. Because of the heavy buffer, the felt recoil is heavier, but more of a push than a smack. And the optic, when you dial it up to 3, you don't even see the front sight, and it's dead nuts on.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, because of Brandon's random banning of Russian ammo, even before the catastrophe in Ukraine, 7.62 started falling out of favor.
Yeah, it's just...
When I built this, 7.62 was a viable, inexpensive alternative. In my opinion, if you're in a state that allows hunting with AR-15s, this is the way to go. Put one of these with a 10-round magazine and the 20-inch barrel, because like people hunt with 300 blackout and everything like that. Hopefully someday they'll start bringing 7.62 in from, say, Poland.
That'd be awesome.
Or Romania or something like that, and the prices will go back down. In the 20-inch configuration, like I have it, it is one of my favorite rifles to shoot. even before I put the full auto lower. This gun was a semi-automatic for probably 10 years. It's just a fun gun to shoot. I can't convince you that I'm right unless I actually put you in behind the trigger, but it's also a way to enjoy the AR-15 platform and not get stuck or saddled to 5.56.
It's similar to shooting some of the bigger battle rifles in 308, but for a fraction of the cost and without as much kick and recoil. And
realistically, there's no difference in the lower, so you wouldn't have to buy a new rifle. You just buy the upper.
yeah,
Right? So you could drop a 223.
that mag will
back on.
fit same as an AR magwell.
Yeah,
Awesome.
this is an unmodified, and that's why it's so funky looking.
It is funky. That is the funkiest magazine.
But they're a great investment. They are fun. They are easy to clean. I would recommend you don't shoot corrosive ammo because it's a gas system. It's not a gas piston system.
Yeah.
But non-corrosive 7.62 is actually more available than corrosive. The other thing to remember, and this is a mandatory, and this applies to 7.62x39 or 5.45 in an AR. The company I deal with that sells them, I don't know if anybody else does, sells enhanced firing pins. An enhanced firing pin is milled a little bit that allows more firing pin protrusion. And the reason for that is not every country that you get 7.62 from has flush fitting primers. The Yugos are notorious for recessed primers. The AR-15 without that special firing pin will not set that ammo off. So get the enhanced firing pin. I got it from Model 1 sales. They're not expensive. It won't hurt to shoot the enhanced firing pin out of a 5.56, but it's a mandatory thing to make 5.45 and 7.62x39 function. Either way, hope we made it somewhat enjoyable. Like, subscribe.
Hit the bell thing or whatever the hell. I don't know.
Yeah, YouTube-y.
Yeah.
YouTube-y stuff.
Yeah, do that stuff.
Thanks again.